Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to your May 2016 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. This month, once again, I will be using the Golden Tarot by Kat Black in conjunction with the runes for your reading. And over on my Vimeo on demand page, the link which you'll find below in the details section, just click or tap show more beneath the video. And you can follow that link over there. I'll be doing your one card spiritual guidance reading from the Nature's Whispers Oracle cards by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. So for those of you that didn't get a chance to check those out last month, I encourage you to do so this month because it was pretty amazing how they aligned with the general readings that I did here last month as far as the advice, but also just further insight into the situations we talked about, but also totally different aspects of the month. Because sometimes, in these general readings, we're just getting like a snippet of the month. Sometimes it's a day, a few hours, but one aspect of life that, and usually it is the more challenging aspect, because that is one of the positions that we talk about is what's the challenge for the month. But that challenge could be, it lasts a day or an hour, or, it's not necessarily the whole month. And, you can really get a glimpse of other areas of life that may be going very well for that month by checking out your spiritual guidance reading on Vimeo. So I encourage you to do that. Yeah, especially if you're not that thrilled with what comes up. Some months, we're talking about maybe you're grappling with an issue that's kind of tough. And, you can definitely get some uplifting advice through these kinds of decks. And that was definitely the case last month. But let's see for May 2016 with the runes and the tarot when I say, first of all, Pisces. I do encourage you to check out the video for your rising sign as well to get additional information regarding what may be coming up for you any given month. Of course, the only way to get a reading that's all about you is to schedule an appointment with me. I do those on Skype. They are $65 for 30 minutes. Just drop me a line at runescopesforyou@gmail.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. You'll find it here in the video and below, again, in that details section. If you want to get in touch with me and get a private reading done. But let's see here. I want to make sure I know where these want to go here. Taking the lay of the land here. I feel like this needs to go over here. Okay. All right, Pisces. So what we have coming up as your challenge or the focus of the month is the Death card coming up here. So, and the Tower card is here as well. So May could be a month of some big changes, some unexpected changes, Pisces. I don't feel like you're going to know whatever this is, you're not going to see it coming. So you may think, oh, I can anticipate changes. This situation's been going on. This is probably, this person's unpredictable. It's probably going to come from there. I feel like this is totally out of left field. And the Death card is a card of transformation. It talks about, endings and new beginnings kind of happening concurrently, happening at the same time. So, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a bad change. We normally think of that, the Tower card and the Death card as bad changes. But the thing is, with this, especially with the Tower card, it's just unexpected. You weren't anticipating this, so you weren't able to plan for it. You weren't able to figure out what to do with it ahead of time. It's just surprises, and a lot of people don't like surprises. Pisces, you are mutable, and you're water. Mutable water can, adapt and flow with the changes way better than the other signs. So I really don't think you'll find this all that challenging, whatever it is. You'll find a way to kind of adapt to it. There is something ending though with Esau, and it could be a situation that's been frozen for quite some time, or, you know, it's been this way. This can sometimes signify a separation, a divorce, or an estrangement. Maybe this is a situation, a person that you haven't spoken with in some time, and now unexpectedly they get in touch with you again. Could be a friend, could be a family member, could be an ex. Again, it'll be different for all of you. You're going to want to check out your rising sign for some information on who this could be. But the help that's going to be available for you is the Ten of Cups. So this is a card of celebration, family togetherness, coming together for like a family reunion, a wedding. There's some reason for celebration. For some, this may be a graduation. May would be the time for a graduation celebration. But so this could be a family reunion. But yeah, this could be something that has been delayed. It could have connections to the past. This could be an offer or an invitation that you may delay accepting. You may put off deciding if you're going to go to this, and that's coming up as a help to you. So being kind of hesitant is fine in May. Being kind of, I don't know if I should go to this, or I don't know if I should reconnect with this person just yet. I don't know if I should, deal with this right now. And any delays or things connected to family, to property, real estate purchases, you may be encountering those, but it's almost like you may know that you're going to be closing a deal. You may know that there's going to be some sort of delay around it, but you're still ready to celebrate. Like, it's in the bag. There's something that is going to happen. So whether it is a reunion or people coming back together, or I know I'll hear from that person sometime. Whether it's that, or, I know we're closing on this deal, we're just not going to be able to do it until later. That's actually going to behoove you because Mercury is retrograde for most of May. And you know the score. Not usually a good idea to purchase big ticket items or sign any contracts while Mercury's retrograde. If you can avoid it, Mars is retrograde as well. So you'll want to check out with your favorite astrologer and see where that is in your chart, because Mars can really affect things as well, particularly relationships. Because Mars is the planet of war, and there's a lot of aggression with Mars and anger. And sometimes, depending on where he is when he turns retrograde, the more negative aspects of Mars can be in evidence. So you may be encountering that in other people. It may not necessarily be you, Pisces, but you may be encountering that in other people, particularly people who have a strong Mars in their chart, or, who were born under the sign of Aries or Scorpio. They may be, that's their ruling planet, so they're really affected by Mars. And you may find them more argumentative, more disagreeable, that sort of thing. But what can't be changed? We've got the Three of Coins here in reverse. So there's something to do with someone not, a collaboration that's kind of falling apart, or a small group not being able to work together, a disappointment. One person lets down the group, one person lets down the family, or let down the family. There's an element of partnership here with this. So it could be a business partner or your romantic partner who's let you down. But yeah, there's something that I feel like you're just going to be disappointed. Someone's going to let you down in May, Pisces. Or you're going to hear about, someone close to you, their partner or or someone close to them has let them down in some way. And I feel like May is a month of just gathering information because it's going to be coming in. It'll be sporadic. And again, kind of unexpected stuff going on. Now the Moon card is in reverse here. Next to it's interesting because we have the Tower card, but we also have Hagel, which is the rune that is essentially, it means the same as the Tower card. So you may be finding out more information about something that someone was trying very hard to hide. The Moon card can often talk about someone who is not, there's a chemical imbalance. There may be something going on with addiction, something that is altering their brain so that they don't see reality. They don't see the world from a perspective that accepts the same reality that other people do. So this could be someone with a chemical imbalance, with mental instability issues that maybe they are not being properly treated for them, or, you know, and maybe this has been kept secret. Maybe they have been hiding this, or other people have been covering it for them, and this kind of comes out. And you could be concerned about this person or the person that lives with them. Because again, we were kind of getting like a group. We were getting at least maybe 3 people who are affected directly by this. And you may be concerned about this. And for some of you, this may be a parent or someone close to you who is displaying this sort of behavior. And, you know, maybe like say if it was mom or dad, the other partner, you know, the other parent was hiding it or something like that. Because there does seem to be a partnership connection to this. Or someone that you care about that is, you know, married to someone who's dealing with that sort of an issue. But maybe they're not cooperating. They're not getting the help that they need. They refuse to deal with it, or they're in denial about it. I do feel like that's temporary in May, though, Pisces. So if you can't do anything or move forward with this or kind of take any proactive action with this in May, I do feel like it will, like you or whoever this is that this is concerning or affecting, they will be able to do that in June or later. But beyond the brink is what they keep saying. Somebody may be beyond the brink emotionally. Like I'm seeing a rubber band and someone just being stretched. And you may feel like someone's being obsessive about something. I'm getting that as well, which can also go kind of hand in hand with the Moon card in reverse. Someone who's obsessing over something or someone, and you just have to be like, look, you have got to let this go for your own good. You're concerning me. You're worrying me. For some of you, maybe this is someone who is obsessed with you. Maybe you feel like you're being stalked, or like you're being, you know, and you're just trying to like get rid of this. Maybe this is someone you dated a long time ago and you find out they're stalking you, or, you know, they've been following your activities online or driving by your house or that sort of thing. And you may just think that's pretty creepy. And I don't blame you, because it is. But you may be kind of talking to others about it. I feel like you've got, with this 10 of Cups, it's like you have people that'll be rallying around you to help you, to protect you. You know, we'll be on your side. We'll be supportive. Those of you that it's a real estate deal where, you know, there's delay around maybe moving into a property. Maybe you have to you need a place to stay, so you have to kind of go seek out, stay with family or friends. You're going to have people there, and you may kind of be like less than enthusiastic sometimes about, you know, maybe moving back into the family home or staying there. But again, it's just temporary. It's just temporary. Those of you that are single, amidst all of this, I do have like partnership and new beginnings, fertility, like a coming together. So amidst all of this, whatever this unexpected stuff is, because for most of you, I don't feel like this is like a romantic partner. This seems like a family connection, maybe a work connection, the one that's kind of like hiding things. But there could be a new partnership coming in during, around all of this. While this unexpected stuff is going on, this unexpected surprising stuff, those of you that are planning a wedding, this could have something to do with the venue. Something could come up where, maybe they double booked, or which would kind of go along with Mercury retrograde. So those of you planning an event, planning a wedding, you may just want to double check in May that, especially if you haven't received back a confirmation, if you haven't gotten something that you need, it's all going to be okay. It's going to happen. This celebration, this move, this wedding, whatever this event is that you're planning, it's going to happen. But it does seem like there may be, the Tower talks about foundations and actual like buildings, like the foundation is weak. So if you're looking at property, for some of you, that could be a very literal translation. So if you definitely have an inspection, have that checked out. Definitely make sure that the building is, maybe there's not a lot of flooding, that sort of thing. Because with the moon card in reverse, that can mean like, a lot of flooding, a flooded basement, not proper drainage that would affect the foundation of a building. So that's going to be specifically for those of you that this is a property. Some of you, I feel like it's like something comes up with the venue and they, they've double booked. So they're going to have to take care of that, and so I would confirm that. Just double check. Mercury retrograde is a time where you don't leave anything up to chance. Definitely, check everything. Check the fine print. Make sure you're getting confirmations. If you haven't, call them directly. Forget the email. Talk to someone on the phone. Take their name. Make sure you've got all your bases covered, so you can kind of get this taken care of right away. But that is what I see for May. Post up in the comments, Pisces, and let me know how this unexpected element played out for you. We touched on a few of those things, but again, it's going to play out differently for all of you. You can check out the rising sign again to narrow it down a bit, but also skip on over to the Vimeo page again to get your spiritual guidance card, some insight on how to handle this from Nature's Whispers. Again, by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. I feel like they will be able to give you some insight on the best way to tackle whatever unexpected event or issue pops up in May. So I wish you the best for May. Have a fantastic month, and I will see you back here in June.